Today, we've got an amazing vegan dish lined up for you. Get ready for a mouth-watering lentil mushroom stroganoff. It's a twist on the classic Russian dish that's packed with flavor and goodness. So, let's dive right in. Alright, before we start cooking, let's quickly go over the ingredients you'll need for this amazing lentil mushroom stroganoff. First off, we have some hearty lentils. These little powerhouses of nutrition will provide the perfect meaty texture for our dish. Next, we have some earthy mushrooms. You can use your favorite variety, like cremini or portobello, for an extra burst of flavor. And of course, we can't forget the star of the show, the creamy and tangy sour cream. It adds that lusciousness that makes stroganoff so comforting. Lastly, we'll need some onions, garlic, vegetable broth, Dijon mustard, paprika, thyme, salt, pepper, and a touch of olive oil. With these ingredients ready, let's get cooking. Step number 1, preparation. Alright, folks, time to roll up our sleeves and start preparing this delightful dish. Begin by finely chopping a medium-sized onion and mincing a few cloves of garlic. Once that's done, grab a large skillet and heat it over medium-high heat. Add a drizzle of olive oil and let it warm up for a moment. Then, toss in the onions and garlic, sautéing them until they turn translucent and fragrant. Step number 2, cooking the lentils. Now that our aromatic onions and garlic are ready, it's time to introduce our superstar lentils to the party. Pour in 1 cup of dried lentils and give them a good stir, making sure they're coated with the flavors of the onion and garlic. Lentils are fantastic because they're not only delicious but also an excellent source of plant-based protein and fiber. Now, we'll add 2 cups of vegetable broth, which will infuse our lentils with even more savory goodness. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to a simmer, cover the skillet, and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the lentils become tender but still hold their shape. Step number 3, sautéing the mushrooms. While our lentils are simmering away, let's focus on the mushrooms. Take around 10 ounces of your preferred mushrooms and give them a gentle wipe with a damp cloth to remove any dirt. Then, slice them into bite-sized pieces. Once that's done, add them to a separate skillet with a touch of olive oil and sauté them over medium-high heat. We want to cook them until they turn golden brown and release their delicious aroma. This process will intensify their flavor and give them a beautiful caramelization. Step number 4, bringing it all together. Fantastic! Our lentils are cooked to perfection, and our mushrooms are beautifully sautéed. Now, it's time to marry these 2 incredible components. Transfer the sautéed mushrooms into the skillet with the lentils. We're almost there, but we need to add a few more magical ingredients to make this stroganoff sing. Stir in 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of paprika for that lovely smoky undertone, and a teaspoon of dried thyme. Oh, the aroma is already making my mouth water. Stroganoff, but we can't forget the final touches that take it to the next level. Now, let's add the creaminess and tang that makes stroganoff so irresistible. Grab a generous half cup of sour cream and gently fold it into the mixture until it's fully incorporated. The sour cream adds that velvety texture and brings all the flavors together. Finally, we can't forget to season our stroganoff with salt and pepper to taste. Give it a good stir and let it simmer for a few more minutes to allow the flavors to melt together and the sauce to thicken slightly. You'll notice the aroma filling your kitchen, and your taste buds will be dancing in anticipation. And voila! Our lentil mushroom stroganoff is ready to be served. The lentils have absorbed all the delicious flavors, and the mushrooms have infused the dish with their earthy goodness. This is a comforting, satisfying meal that's perfect for a cozy night in or for impressing your family and friends. Serve the lentil mushroom stroganoff over a bed of fluffy cooked rice or your favorite pasta, and garnish it with some fresh chopped parsley or dill for a pop of freshness. So, let's dig in and savor this delightful lentil mushroom stroganoff. Each bite is a harmony of textures, with the tender lentils, succulent mushrooms, and creamy sauce creating a symphony of flavors. It's a hearty and nutritious alternative to the traditional beef stroganoff that will leave you completely satisfied. Well, that's all for today, my fellow food enthusiasts. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and give it a try in your own kitchen. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes from around the world. Until next time, happy cooking and bon appetit!